Okay, Monday, 13th of May, 2024. So don't be the voice that no one takes serious. Advice for men on hitting the wall. Now, there's this whole idea in dating scene that women hit the wall in their late 20s, early 30s. At that point, they become less attractive and less appealing in general. And similar thing could happen to men, where they become less influential, less of a linchpin, less of a crucial part, less of a leader, really. So they become less of a leader. So over time, fewer people take them seriously. They pay attention to them. There's that phrase, a has-been is a has-been, for example. Has been in power, has been in the peak of his success and whatever else. So in life, as an interesting principle, as a key principle, we don't want to be the voice that no one takes seriously. We want to be someone who's always has the decision-making ability. He's the key decision maker. The leader, that's the key word there, leader. Now, interestingly, recently I realized one interesting thing about life is that women like a strong man. I think fundamentally, at its absolute reductionist core, women like a strong man. Not in a sense, well, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, whatever else. A strong man, and all these different things are proxies and ways to measure his strength of character. That's actually a better way of looking at it, actually. They want a man who's got a strong sense of character. A character strength, strong sense of character. And so that's why they'll challenge. They'll challenge and try and push to either test and qualify if you are the man they think you are, or pushing you to become the man they want you to be. Okay, fair enough. So then it got me thinking of two specific events. One more than 20 odd years ago, at least, maybe 23 years ago. Another one a few months ago, maybe 7 or so months ago. Now, the one that was 23 odd years ago was actually when I was a young child. I was in Libya on a family vacation. We were in this rug shop. Not Libya, Egypt. Libya was something else, but in Egypt, that's it. And they were haggling over the price between the vendor and someone else in the family, haggling over a price. Okay. And they were saying numbers here and there, whatever. And I, wanting to be part of the drama, the scene, whatever, was throwing random numbers out there. I was, single digits. How old would I have been? 7, 6, 8, in that vicinity, throwing random numbers out there, saying I'm making a deal, whatever, but no one paid attention to me. Okay, fine, didn't really care or think much of it, but I remember that event 20 odd years ago, 23 I think years ago, 7, 6, so yeah. And then what that was a few months ago was I was at this place, let's keep it very vague just because it's not important detail, at this place. And I was being asked certain decisions, like, do you want this or that, or how this and that and that. And someone else, who shall remain anonymous, was saying, oh, do this, do that, do this, do this, do that. And neither myself nor the person, the vendor, looked at them or paid attention to them or acknowledged them or said anything. They were just talking, a voice in the wind, a voice in the forest, whatever. And I came to a decision, this, that, and this, and sorted, without paying attention to what this person was saying. And in both scenarios, I and this other person were a voice that no one was taken seriously. Why? Because at that specific moment, that key moment, we were not a key decision maker. Okay? So in life, we want to remain the key decision maker in whatever endeavor we are working on and doing and building towards. Then we are taken seriously. When we are taken seriously, we are still a strong man, still strong, in terms of, in this context, in leadership, key decision maker. If we are still a key decision maker and we're still making decisions, then we are still strong and we have not hit the wall as men. We are still relevant to society. That's one extreme way of looking at it, relevant to society. But it's still important enough, still relevant enough, even in this context, even this small specific context of here or there or here, still important enough. Someone that people pay attention to. Because when you become someone that no one pays attention to, a voice that no one pays attention to, a voice that no one listens to, then you risk losing authority. You risk losing respect. You risk losing, I don't know what else to say, tenaciousness. You risk losing your spark. And we don't want that. We want to avoid that. Yeah, very important to avoid that. We want to maintain our strength as men, strength of character, powerful stuff. Yeah. This random event decades ago and this random event a few months ago, powerful stuff. So yes, in life, don't be a voice no one listens to. And in the description below, I've included 2 links. One video that got me thinking years ago about men hitting the wall, being relevant and being important. I learned a lot from that video, and that thought process, I took it in ways over the years and developed on it. Be important, be relevant. That's the idea there. And the other one was in the sense of attraction and the different variations and whatever else, things that are important to us as humans, ultimately, when you boil it down. Again, being reductionist. But nonetheless, overall, the key principle here is don't be the voice no one listens to in life. Then as a man, you've hit the wall. You're a has-been. You risk becoming a has-been. And we don't want that. No. But otherwise, you will see me tomorrow.